Hey, everybody. Yes.
Dude, every time I hear your giggle at about 45 seconds into that intro,
Uh-huh.
makes me laugh each
Well,
time.
that's the whole
Yeah.
idea. And the whole thing is that giggle came from such a fun and loving and with all my loves and my hearts in my ear all at the same time. It's like I just
Uh,
absolutely love that I get to share it as much as I do. And it is a little warning that hey, if you're not sitting down, run fast. It's coming. So anyway, hey everybody. Oh my gosh, we already have like 5 people. I don't know. I took my glasses off.
Nice.
Hi.
Computers all the way across the room. Don't even
Oh,
ask
Hi,
me.
what's up,
beautiful
beautiful?
boomer or boom.
Boomer.
So,
Boom, boom,
in case
boom,
you didn't
boom.
know, we're gonna solve the world's problems today while we
Yeah.
Yes.
are
With
uh,
Lego and pencil crayons and
Yes.
paint.
but I'm also gonna color. I don't know what I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
do.
have to I'm gonna have to do something. I can't afford to continue to build Lego every week. It won't be. There's no way. I
Yeah.
just so happen to have a couple of things that
That's
I can do
Sitting
for now.
aside.
I do
exactly.
have some other things lined up for future
Well, that's
weeks
why
to not. I'm just not gonna be able to do this every
it
single
Mhm.
time.
exactly, and that's why we're not tied into what we do. Okay,
Right.
so it's that we're always gonna be whatever we want to do around the house, we're gonna do it. Okay,
Yeah.
so anyway, Cool Frog showed up early, and I don't know what it says, but it says good vibes all along, and then we're like,
It's a
That's the
smiley face with giving a peace sign is basically
yeah.
what it
got it,
is.
okay, because
Yeah.
I
For
don't know
whatever
these
reason,
things.
StreamYard and YouTube can't figure out their shit.
they're they're
And
Mm.
they're they're brothers who hated each other, I think, or sisters who
Oh,
despise each other. So
yeah.
yeah, they don't get along very well. Um, so we have a time thing. Anybody who we got to figure out how to fix Digger's time inside a StreamYard. They have
you
her in
know,
Mountain. She lives
there has to be something that her StreamYard is thinking that she's in
it's
the Mountain
it
Time Zone.
Yeah.
exactly.
There
It's
has to be
inside
something
this.
in her
Which
own
is
settings,
crazy because I don't think Mountain
whether
Time
it be
exists in
the
Canada.
email that's tied to it, or if there's something else that's causing that to be.
Well,
I,
I'll do
I
some research and figure it out because
Yeah, I
right.
can go
it
dig in there and
she thinks at the last moment that oh my gosh I got to run and I had just gotten out of the shower and so Digger got to see me in my towel. That'll teach her. And then we sat there, we got sidelined, and like 25 minutes ago, it's like, well, we'll let you go so you can go get dressed.
yeah.
And I
Oh
have to
yeah,
turn on
go
the
ahead.
computer and figure out what's going on. And so, hi guys, how are you? I just need a deep breath. But beautifully inappropriate. And I still love that. And yes, me talking to
What's up,
Digger in a
Darth?
towel, it was perfect that you're the first one I see because that was beautifully inappropriate. So hi there, beautiful. And then hey yo, boom her. I love. Wait a minute, boom her. I love the boomer name. I love it. Hey yo, hey boom her. Darth is like I just assembled an inversion table. Well, you could have waited and done it online with us, bud. Just saying, it's not a Lego, but you still could have done it online because
it, it,
see,
it, right. You know, he's been having some issues, so that he got himself his inversion table and put it together is something softly that
see,
fixes his issue.
you could have done
Awesome.
it online and I hope it
Awesome.
does because I know
Thanks, Darth.
that I've been on one once and oh my goodness it was absolutely heaven. I completed a 2 seal geometric circles today. I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to show it to us. Darth is like but I mean hmm. And Boom's like boom boom. Beautiful's like boom boom. I don't know who I am. Darth is like StreamYard is just always 3 steps behind. Are they
Yes.
even in the dance?
We're an
Darth, are
hour
they even in
ahead.
the dance? Beautifully inappropriate. Gives Darth kisses, and Darth is like, because they're trying to keep up with like 10 different platforms. Now,
Hey,
that is true
that's
because
a good point.
I'm not sure, but I think this is going to Twitter and Odyssey and Twitch. Who told me about Twitch? Um, and two different YouTubes, and I don't know. It's just wherever people tell me to sign up for, I sign up for. It's trying, and there it is. Darth is like, beautifully, here's a heart. And beautifully is like, Froggy Digger. See, I'm telling you, we're all here. We're going to be checking in with each other as soon as I get caught up. Boomer, did I have a pumpkin pie concrete from Freddy's for dinner?
You did have, what's a pumpkin pie concrete?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's curious.
Okay. I'm going to do this for a minute. Go ahead and unwrap those puppies.
Hi, Christine.
I
Hi,
only did that
Nandor.
because the wrapping is really loud.
Hey, Darth.
Oh, was I being loud? I'm sorry.
Well, it's not you, honey. It's you know what? Dog Mama told us about Crisp last night. It's a sound thing, and she was talking and reached over and picked up a bag of potato chips and went, and we didn't hear the bag of potato chips do anything.
Interesting.
The Crisp.
Which makes me wonder if my voice mod is actually working correctly or not.
Yeah, because that's why I was like, well, I'm going to mute you, but you have control when you grab the plastics to do the mute.
No,
wait.
yeah.
Oh, that
I'm
sounds
going to look at
good.
this because it's confusing because my voice mod should have covered most of that sound.
Yeah, no, it didn't. See, this is what we're here for, just to solve the world's problems.
Yep.
You thought I was shitting you, but I'm not. Boomer.
It's not even the world's problems. It's just problems that we
It's
normies.
the world.
I don't think it's working.
Oh
So.
my goodness, I want
Now
that.
you're a wee baby.
I totally want that. That's how
like
I
a
feel
Lollipop
like
Guild
I sound.
member.
Exactly. That's how I feel like I sound. Okay, I need to take you guys.
This is what I use to sing happy birthday.
I love it. Oh,
That's cool.
I was going to take you guys on a field trip and show you Ditto in his thing, but as soon as I stood up, he stood up. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
And Boomer, I asked it as though it was a question. She's like, I did have a pumpkin pie concrete. Yeah, I'm dyslexic with words, so I just read sentences the way I want to. Christine, hi, girl. Grab your crafts. Join on us. What we do is we've got Chats who does crafts, talks to us while we're talking, and it's just an all do thing. And then that was Tadpole in the background.
Yeah.
Hello, Nandor.
She's not feeling well today. She was going to join us. She's just not feeling well by
better.
George Doggett. So, anyway, hang on, guys.
Lots of liquids and electrolytes.
If I whisper a few more times, maybe she'll feel better.
Go for it. Anything to make her feel good. Even if it's only a temporary feel good. Okay.
Oh, he's so cute.
For a little bit, I'm just going to sit here because that's so much better looking than me. He likes to be outside, and because it was raining, and I threw out his bed because I bought him a new bed, but I didn't want the bed to get wet. I thought, well, I'll just put the bed in the swimming pool so it doesn't get wet, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Who knew it was going to be such a great thing for him? He loves it. All the excitement in the world. So,
nice.
Nandor, honey, I want you to feel better. I really, really do. Hopefully it's just a difference in the altitude, and that it's just going to take you a day or two to get back balanced. Okay. And then Darth is like, I would not have been streaming that way too many obscenities. No, that's the fun part. I grew up with those obscenities. That's how you put things together. Because if you don't have obscenities, then you ain't putting shit together.
Yeah, has it actually been put together right without a couple of swear words and potentially an injury?
And no witnesses?
Yes.
Because, you're just telling us you swore, but was there someone around to witness it? Oh, and by the way, Nandor, I'm going to do something here in a little bit, so I'm going to try and read the instructions. Feel free to scream at me, because I'm gonna work with something I've never worked with before, but I really wanted to for this particular one. So I just finished making butter and chocolate shrooms.
Yummy.
Oh my gosh. I make butter. That's not but chocolate shrooms, that sounds good.
I have not had a proper shroomy turtle in, couple of decades. Wow. That sounds so awesome.
And if she doesn't share with the class, did it really happen?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say. And then Nandor says, Digger, hey, beach. Cool Frog whispers, hey, Cool Frog. Oh, I wish she felt good. And then beautifully, it's like Nandor, it's a purple something with a heart. I don't know. And plus the computer, did you see I had to stand up to get to the camera? So the computer is like way far away. Nandor's like beautifully, and she's giving you hugs. And Christine, I am new to your guys. Well, Christine, again, we haven't started anything. First, we all come along and we say hi to everybody. So what we do, and as you're hearing, that chat is telling us about the crafts that they have done. Okay. And that could be a build of a home chair that you're having to do. It could be that you're coloring also. Whatever craft you enjoy doing, do while you're watching us. You be nice to your kitty. I did not see what action just happened, but
I missed it, but I kind of think Kitty was trying to get in there too.
Oh, well, see, I don't know. I don't know. That could. Yeah. If anybody saw what Kitty and Doggy just went through, let me know, because the dog will herd the kitty, but have his rules. And he's been a selfish little butt his whole life. So anyway, Christine, I hope you understand. It's just, and then you can type into chat a topic that you have, whatever. We're good with that. Nandor's like, Darth, hey, stranger. And Darth is like, hey, Nandors. And Darth, I didn't know that you were Punk Girl on Rumble. Who's Punk Girl?
Nandor.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I didn't know she was on Rumble. So now then we all have to start liking each other on Rumble, because I'm over there on Rumble. I found out a little bit ago, Digger's over there on Rumble. We got to figure out how to stream to her Rumble also, even if it stops my Odyssey, because I'm not thinking I'm digging Odyssey. I'm not digging on Odyssey at all. So
Rumble's the place to be. If you're not on Rumble, I don't know what your problem is.
Right.
Get yourself there and make sure you pay attention, because I go live every night, like 10:30 Eastern. Every night, 10:30 Eastern on Rumble, other than Saturday nights. Tonight, I'm on Locals. I'm on Locals tonight. After I'm done here, I'm going to go over to Locals, and I'll have MG Law with me.
So, cool.
Cool. I like MG.
I like Locals.
I think we're cousins somewhere.
I think you're cousins?
I really do. I think we're cousins somewhere. But yeah, no, I don't see me ever going to Locals, but Rumble, yeah, I definitely, the boys, my boy got me hooked up, and that's where the giggle came through, because that was the first night on Rumble, and Digger was part of it.
Her head too.
I had all the Discord in my head while I was being given instruction and dared to go live with them all in my head. So what the heck? Let's go live. And
there was an awful lot of Discord sound effects being played really loudly in her head while she was seemingly by herself on the stream.
Chit-chatting up a storm.
That'd be horrible.
No,
it was crazy being in the Discord part, let alone I can't imagine her trying to hold on conversation with other people as well.
Just Mighty will tell you to go and to watch it, because he thinks it's hysterical. Just like,
it really
they were just they substitute the voices I normally have for them. And Darth, you were at Deve's show the other night that I was on, and he's still talking to Nandor. Okay, Boomer's like super thick shake blended with pumpkin pie.
I saw that concrete.
Oh,
that makes sense now.
Sounding good. And then Nandor's like, Christine, hello. You know what? I have a thing here. I need to. I can't see. It's hard to see. Yeah, I'm doing multiple things now. Go figure.
I moved the camera so that you guys could have a view of the cat, and now the cat is sitting right here.
and that's okay. The dog. Oh, wait a minute. Here, that's what the dog's doing. He's coming over to the other side. Why? Because that's where the ice is. Hold on, folks. Not enough tasks going on in my life. There, go lay down. Go. Oh, you little shithead. Okay, wait, I'm doing something. I know that I'm doing something. What am I doing? I don't know.
Heads of poop. Do you want me to keep going with the comments? Or the
Sure.
chat?
Yes, that works.
All right. Nandor says, yep, that was me. And Darth says, good to see you. Darth says, crap, cheers to those who know. And Bobby says, what? And Boom said, DM'd you. Beautiful. We late, says Darth. Can she even hear?
It's okay.
Oh, you
We
are
like
listening? Okay.
tadpoles.
I was going to say, what the fuck was that? That helps. Thank you, Frog, says Nandor. Frogget's just being a frogget, which is true. Kids are going to be kids. You felt off all day yesterday, Nandor? Yeah, hopefully it is just the huge altitude change. It'll put you off for a bit. Bobby says it wasn't him, but it's always him. Especially if he says it wasn't him, it's got to be him. And then Nandor saying hello. Darth saying he just finished trimming out the last of what his aunt and uncle sent home. And Nandor is depriving Bobby
Good job, dude.
of something she likes to torture me. I don't know what that thing is. So
Of her. He is depriving him of her.
Oh, okay.
She
Whoa,
gonna...
there's a kitty cat.
Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty.
In the face. Hey, off the table.
Rumble's fixed their chat. Rumble's
That's
fixed
good.
their chat in the last couple of weeks.
Nice.
So,
and apparently
check
their
it out
search,
again.
Their
Check
search
it out
engine's
again.
going to start to work better too, apparently, this fall.
Yeah, there's lots of things that Rumble's doing to fix their issues.
I know, and every time they get another big name on, it brings in more money for them to do more stuff. So it's brilliant. The difference just between before and after
just saying,
Viva.
over on the Rumble side, I've run into a couple different crowds of people that aren't over on the YouTube side that are pretty cool to actually hang out with and talk to. Something to think about. And if you're trying to expand communities or whatever, is you kind of run into some slightly different people, and it's fun. It's fun to run into new people.
See, and oddly enough, I don't know how to go meet new people. I don't know how. I was thinking about that last night while I was hello, I'm sorry, I'm behind this thing. While I was snooping around on Snitch, and I'm like, I don't even know. And then
and that could be the hard one. It's just I've done this. I've been doing this for the last couple of years of going around finding different people that I'd find interesting or that you might want to join a conversation. From bringing lawyers, from Aussie to Vices to trying to bring almost anybody else around, to reaching out and finding different people in different types of communities doing different things.
So what do you do?
Not necessarily the ones that are creating, but the ones that are watching the other people that you're watching. Like watch your chat. You'd be like, okay, so like your chat, I watch your chat. I pretty much know everybody in your chat.
Right. Well, that's easy to do.
For the most. Right. So now I'm watching the StreamYard side. I'm not really watching the two of you. I just have Sheni up on a stream to get the watch hour for you. But
oh, thank you.
I'd have to go find the other one and put it up in the background, which I could do.
Oh no,
I don't think that counts either. Apparently, there's all sorts of little ins and outs that hamper watch hours.
And see Nander at that last thing she said, there's a Frog talked me into coming on stream for the first time, and it was I did that with several people that would come through my audience or whatever, and just be like anybody that wants up, what do another, give them like coolfrog@gmail.com, or I'd give them at Cool Frog on Twitter, reach out to me. Reach out to me, and we can, figure out how to get you a link to come join the show. I've had several people join the shows. I've had several people that were good join the shows. I've had several people that were very bad join the shows.
Well,
Like,
that's
oops,
kind of the thing, eh?
you do have a learning curve.
Right, you really can run into some issues if you're not careful.
Mm.
Right.
You run into people like Darth Hideous that need to, a little bit of a coaxing of sorts, and be like, okay, dude, let's not say that derogatory word this time.
Right.
Let's see how long
Yeah.
we can go without
New challenge
swearing.
game.
Whatever.
Well, see, and
I pick on Darth because I know he can
he
take
can
it.
handle it.
Yeah.
The I think Ozzy was the first one that had me on his stream, and my anxiety went absolutely ape pedunkle donk.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And in the process of it going ape pedunkle donk, the foul language goes flying big
Yeah.
time, because it just is me, and it is my protective, and I went there, and then again, much like when I went live, I was challenged to do a few things, and I did a few things, and he just totally lost control of his stream. He will never have me back on.
Oh, as
No.
far as that goes, don't feel bad. He'll never have me back on either, because, I'm actually completely and totally blocked. He
Oh, no.
has me. He has
Oh,
me.
you leveled up. I'm not that far.
Yeah, I'm to the point where he used to, seriously, when I come walking through, I'd leave my good vibes like I do with you or whatever, or anybody else. Leave my good vibes, and all of a sudden I'd come through and be like, "Hey, cool frog, how's it going?" Say hi, whatever.
Right.
It would be fine. I didn't need him to, but he always did. He was always cool about it.
Mhm.
Did he ever really come around by me? No, not really, because I wasn't. I don't know. He came around for a little while at first, and we had some fun. We had some issues with a particular person, and all of a sudden now he won't even talk to me. He has me blocked permanently. How does somebody get blocked permanently by such a cool dude?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of them really, really well. Like, I don't know. I don't talk to any of them outside of chat.
Oh.
So I don't
Oh
really.
yeah,
Right.
and Ozzy's had a lot going on lately, so I haven't spoke to him much. But we love each other, so
Yeah, I love Hayden.
yeah.
And he has responded to me on Twitter. That's true.
Oh,
I just
okay.
I don't.
So you at least have
you know
some.
me. I don't make friends anyway. So
Oh yeah. Well,
Right.
he used.
I
to,
hardly
he,
talk to you guys. You guys are. It's like pulling teeth to get me to do this much.
Well,
So,
he used
yeah.
to come. He used to come into Discord, and we were always in voice. So I have toured Australia thanks to him.
Aw.
It's a little friggin' freaky to drive on the opposite side of the road. I just want you to know that now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, Ozzy's an absolute sweetheart. So
Yes.
I'll
he's a
bet
cool
you
dude.
anything, somebody hit a button that they didn't know that they hit, and in the process of it, you accidentally got blocked.
There's potential. There's potential.
Yeah, I know that Ghost had that
Um,
happen. She tried to block somebody on her personal side, and it blocked him from a channel. And oh my God, the drama that she got in the middle of that because of it. Everybody on the YouTube has shit to say about her now. Hey,
See, I didn't know any of that
Ghost
either.
here?
I
no,
like
I
just
haven't
not
seen her
knowing.
yet. But then again, I'm over
I
here.
gotta talk to Ghost.
I'm over here.
I've
She
attempted to
usually
talk to
pops
Ghost
in
a
at some
couple
point.
times within the last week, and have failed to connect.
Oh, yeah.
Eventually, he will.
If she's not busy, she'll come and she'll mod.
I know.
Nandor, did you notice that blue thing after your name lately? Because
Nice.
I figured if you're just
Oh.
gonna be laying there, what the heck? And Nandor's, yep, that was me. Oh, wait a minute. Well, good to see ya. And crap cheers to those we
We got
know.
Nandor
And what?
leveling up.
DM'd. Why are you beautiful? That's
There
a
you go.
boomer. I don't get it. We late. We always late. Look, I don't know where Bobby is. Right? I don't have a clue where Bobby is, but I'm going to tell you. He'll tell you if I'm ahead of my 31 minutes, I'm doing good. So we ain't late. But Darth is like, knock it off, frog it. Like it.
Oh, I was talking into my voice mod at the time.
Oh, that's well.
He
Look
doesn't-
at
he
how
doesn't
far
like that.
behind we are. Darn it! And I like knock it off. Bobby's like, "What the frig was that?" That helps. Thank you, Froggy.
Again, talking
Good.
into
Get us
You're-
back in the right. Yeah.
You're
time
gonna
frame.
have to get to do it again because that helped. That helped Nandor feel better. Darth is like, "Frog it, being just that, Bobby." And then Nandor's.
Oh,
I felt
I know
off
what it
all
is
day
that
yesterday. Yeah, you
makes
did kind of last night. That
Nandor
makes
feel
sense.
better.
Yeah.
Oh, you
It's the
just go for
whispers.
it. Darth is like, definitely put together correctly, Digger. What the heck was that? Well, oh, you got your bone out of your thing? Good boy. It's yours. Go for it. He just found a bone that he hadn't seen in 100 years. He's back in his pool. He's like, yes, I got my bone. He hasn't seen it in 100 years. So, Nandor's like, hey, Bobby. Darth is like, beautifully inappropriate. I just finished trimming out the last of what my aunt and uncle sent home with my pots. Bobby's like, Nandor is just depriving me of squirrel. She likes to torture me.
It took him several days to do that.
Nice work, Darth.
Good work. Yeah. It's been a long
Almond
time since I
edibles
did any of that.
tomorrow. Girl, you need to send some down here. Darth is like a total of 59, I think. Darth is like, Odyssey. Wait a minute. I want a recipe. Just DM it to Sheni or PM it to SheniGramYellRock@gmail.com. I would love a recipe. So anyway, Darth is like, Odyssey is kind of dysfunctional. Yes, that's how. Thank you, Darth. I'm getting rid of it. I just needed one vote, and you were it.
And that was it.
That was it.
There you
It
go,
worked
Darth.
fine. And the
Good
Nandor
job,
is
my
like,
man.
oh yeah, and somehow or another, we're on Twitch right now. I don't understand it, but I don't have any followers. But somebody said something in the chat yesterday, and you know who didn't even look? I didn't even look because you know why?
Oh.
I have a hard enough time keeping up with one chat. So hey, Twitch, if you happen to swing by here and wonder what the hell's going on, come over to YouTube and ask us. Because I'm an idiot. I'm gonna own it. It's gonna take a while, okay? So I hate Rumble
Yeah,
Chat,
come on,
though,
YouTube,
Nandor
bring
says.
it.
Nandor's like, yay, ditto eyes. Yep, he's getting it too. He's just sitting down beside me doing it. Nandor is like, ha, Bobby, Digger is totally into you. Bobby's like, surprise, cat.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, that was your cat. Not we haven't heard what happened to these two over there when y'all were on field trip.
No,
Nandor's like, onto what?
I don't-
No,
I don't see that she's blue.
who's blue?
Nander.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
refresh.
she's not.
I gave her a thingy.
I think the thingy didn't work. I think you might need to
Yeah.
hit the thingy one more time.
Okay, well, damn it, I'm not smart.
It's okay. The thing you will understand.
Thank you. Yes, I totally understand. So there, slow your roll there, Bobby. Slow your roll.
One bit at a time.
There you go.
Bobby's like, no. Did it work? Random loners like me beautifully says. That's what we are. That's why we're here. And together, we're just the random loner group. And Nandor's like, Frog, talked me into coming on stream the first time. Oh my God, how many years ago am I? And then Bobby's like, what the fuck? You talked her into coming? What's with the angle grinder then? I'm just saying, it's a thing. And Beautifully's like, me too, Nandor. Ooh, Froggy's a lot of people's first.
Oh, yeah.
Nandor's like, Bobby never. She's hooked now. Don't even ask me why. Watch this, okay? For you who can see back stream, okay? I am not muted. Watch this. Oh, now that I'm telling it to, it's normally I can just barely move the table and it mutes me. And then
but it knows you're trying to show how awful it is. So it's like
no.
Yeah, it's doing
You don't get to show off how bad my product really is.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like for friggers sakers. So anyway, and never giving up the angle grinder. And then Beautifully's like, hi, Bobby. I had to add the little twist. It wasn't good. I'm sorry. I'm thirsty. Where is my water? Well, I got to get up here in a minute because I'm like without anything. Nander's like, beautifully inappropriate. You do so much better on stream than me. My anxiety gets me unless I'm drinking. Girl, you and I drinking, we have our anxiety, it relaxes and we do good.
If she only knew.
I know. She does so great. Right? She does.
There's a reason I was drinking.
There's the blue
12
ranch.
years old.
Okay.
Makes it a lot easier.
Finally. Thank you. I've been all kinds of high on stream, Nandor. See, we gotta, I want the recipe. Am I blue? You're not feeling down, but yeah. That's okay. I'm a sucky mod. Just ask Frog. It's okay, baby. It is a microphone. Okay. It hears. It doesn't always hear, honey. It doesn't. Bobby, how am I doing? Am I almost caught up? Yeah. Your mic is effed up right now. Oh, what's it sound like? Oh,
sounds like you're from afar.
Well, I am. I'm behind these great big jars. Do I need to...
I don't know what the technical term is, but you're not coming in loud and clear in my ears. You're kind of like away from it.
Yes, you're a little muffled.
How am I doing?
That's the word.
Just a little.
How am I doing? I don't want to use that.
You sound just as muffled as you did before.
I don't know if I want to use this one. Oh, that one should sound good. That one sound good? Am I here?
That's better.
Okay. Well, let's see. Bobby, she gave me the gay. Yes, I did. I gave you the gay. And Bobby's like, that's what you get. Okay.
Yep.
So you two talk. Tell us about what you guys are doing. Because first of all, the Walmart book came and I saw what Froggy is doing in the Walmart. What he did.
Oh, that's better.
What was done and what he's doing. So there. Go ahead.
This one in the Walmart just so happened to be in the rollback, so it was actually like I think it was like $6-7 cheaper than it was a week ago. So I was like, yes, okay, perfect.
I've got two cats. You can only see the one of them. The other one's sitting on the top of the couch. So I don't know if this is entertaining for you or not, but it's somewhat entertaining for me. So there you go. That's what you get to see. Oh.
Don't come on Digger's ears.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah, phrasing. That was on me.
if you really seriously wanted to come on someone's ears, you hit both of them, you might be having a good time.
Yeah. That's the challenge, trying to get both ears in the same go.
Both ears.
The same go, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
All right, I'm no longer popular with the cats.
No.
Here
I
we
wish I
go.
could say that with the dog because he's gonna be
There's
the
no
death
recipe.
of me.
Just change the regular butter for can of butter. Yep.
That's kind of what I do. I just look for
Usually.
butter heavy recipes.
That's why usually if you know the last time I was given some or whatever, I was like peanut butter cookies, something that's
Mhm.
going to be a lot be lots of grease, fat, whatever type,
Yeah,
something that's going to
it's-
be easily absorbed.
Oh, I know what I forgot. I'll be right back again. I'm a moron.
I
know
think
what?
honestly, Bobby, in both ears is even tougher than on both ears.
Yes, in both ears.
That's like, I don't know, that's like a PhD level.
And it's not. I mean, I suppose if you could like half squirt, pinch it off, and then you know you might get lucky enough.
That's pretty tough, though, I would think. I've never seen anyone try, so I guess.
See that's the thing is we needed to figure out how she can try.
I never thought to use it with steak.
Sorry.
Good idea.
That
Oh,
was
phrase or
Phrasing.
something. Oh, that's not quite phrasing, but yeah.
If
Not
it
that,
was steak,
Bobby,
it's
not
great.
that. Preemptive. I've never put butter on like savory meals. I've only ever really baked with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I never really thought about putting it on. I bet it's good. But it's good. I bet you could do certain things with
Oh,
like if you had a good steak or something,
I'll try
and
and remember that.
I'm actually
like the way Beautiful
thinking.
saying, you got a decent steak and you go and you whatever, you throw that butter in that pan. You're gonna be soaking that butter up with your with like a good piece of bread or something when you're done, because you're like, there ain't
Yeah,
none of that going to waste.
yeah. Oh, for
Oh my
sure.
God, I made an awesome meatloaf one time, but there was so much fat in it. But the fat was so delicious, I used a half a loaf of bread to suck it up, and everybody ate the bread.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Why are you going to give me instructions? I'm trying to read the instructions, folks. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Am I nervous? Well, hell yes.
Nervous.
It's early. Steve, it's early for
Ditto
25
looks,
minutes.
he's
Like that.
fine.
Nervous.
Be
Ditto's
sure to
got all the
scrape the
faith in the
container
world.
sides, bottom, and corners as you mix. Be careful to not rip excessive air. Oh shit! You know,
I do really like using it in like bannock or my tea biscuits. Really tasty with cheese tea biscuits. But then again, that's putting it on after the tea biscuits have been made, right? So
Hmm.
I haven't used it to make them. Oh,
Resin onto the surface and spread it evenly. Gloved hand. I knew I had to have a gloved hand, but you know what I was going to do with the gloved hand is probably not what you
that's for
thought.
everyone.
I'm just gonna
I'm not
say
gonna touch the gloved hand.
No, just
nobody knows what I was gonna do. This is me with reading. I can read. I get very tired of reading. Okay, I got to a certain point where it was no longer enjoyable to read, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm doing it. Okay, this is just the way I do things. I kind of suck. But you know what? When
Yeah.
shit don't work out well, I learn for the next time.
hmm
You know?
trial
So
and error.
somebody had to have figured it out without instruction. Now, you know, and I'm smart enough to know don't use the blow dryer or the curling iron in the shower or in inner body parts. So, you know, I'm not thinking it's a horrible thing. I'm just saying, okay?
Have you ever seen the original vibrators?
They were plugged in. Don't even ask
How
me.
dangerous can you imagine?
How many
Right.
people died before they figured out that was a bad idea?
How many
Just-
still didn't give a shit? They're
Yeah,
like, yeah,
that too.
well, I need
You
my I
know,
need my
That too.
fix.
you know
Yeah.
the old saying, "I'm gonna die happy." Well, think about it. How
Yeah.
many people died happy?
Oh,
Think
yeah.
about it. Somebody did. I'm just gonna tell you, somebody did.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Definitely.
do I know what I'm doing? No. Do I care? Yeah, but
We
don't
can
do
all
it.
just hope that one day that's how we all go. Happy.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to go on time.
Ah, funny.
You know, look, there's a bus that's gonna come. It's gonna have my name on it. I don't want to miss
Us?
that bus because the next one may not be going where I'm supposed to go. Does that make
Mm.
sense?
Yes.
I just want to go when I'm supposed to go because if I say no, I'll wait. They might go, well, fuck you then, woman. You see? And I'm like, yeah, no, let's not say we did.
Yeah, it's like that.
Well, let's just
Well, that,
knock
yeah.
it right off the bat. This is why
Well,
you get gloves.
you get your first spill and now you're good.
Okay, you say so. Let's try that again.
Oh, no. Beautifully saying Herbie garlic butter, which sounds awesome. But then Nandor's, how creepy it was it seeing them lying in their caskets with huge smiles on their faces.
No shit, right? Like, well, that's a little hard to like understand and agree to.
I'd
Okay.
never seen Grammy so happy.
How come she
Well,
got
I
a
never
smile
seen
on
How
her
about
face,
how about with their
Daddy?
eyes rolled up into the back of their head like they just
Oh, that's awesome.
It happens.
He makes for a
mid
good foreman.
convulsion? That'd be great.
Oh,
I
gosh.
expect Nandor to be screaming her ass off at me. I've already made one huge mess. I love happy tadpoles.
Mm,
Same. And for what it is, he hasn't realized what I'm doing yet.
yes.
Well, that's because he's
He's
happy
still
doing
entertaining
his
himself.
thing right
He's still
now.
busy entertaining himself.
Yeah.
He's got milk. He's got sandwich, peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, yeah.
Just any kid needs.
So is he under 5, like pre-kindergarten? Or is
Yeah, he's still pre-kindergarten.
Okay.
He just turned 4.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah. I love kids.
he's ahead of
so-
his time though. He's good. He's got his alphabet down. He can count to 100.
Right on.
I think he's all right.
Oh, yeah. Well, it really has a lot to do with how much time the parents are able to put in.
Well, then that's the bonus is I actually get the chance to do that and be here
Yeah.
and not be forced to be out and about.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm part of the latchkey generation. So my little
Same.
brother and I, we were raised by the TV. So,
Yep.
Geez,
Yeah.
I was raised by the belt. The TV didn't come home until after the work was done, and that was after the adults were home. And if the work wasn't done first, well, boy, howdy! Before she got home, she got her abuse in.
No, we were fending for ourselves from elementary school. As soon as I was able to walk us home from elementary school without parental supervision, so like grade 5, maybe 4 or 5, mom was off to work all day as well. And then, of course, she's working shift work. So, who knows what times she's starting and leaving. So we'd be feeding ourselves all 3 meals and taking care of everything. I mean,
Same.
it's
Shoot.
good, yeah.
Same. And
Yeah.
and then because they were as busy as they were, doing exactly just that, working their
Yeah.
butts off,
Trying to
because
keep
they
the roof and the food and the
right
clothes on us. Yes.
because they were doing that, they're unable to be there to take care of
So we were more
being sure that
independent
you
and
had your
learn more.
homework done and all your other
Yeah.
things were being done. So, as because they were working their butts off, we were able to get away with slacking and becoming uh, Generation X that we are.
Yeah.
Uh,
I love it. I'm
probably the
proud to
best
be Gen
generation.
X. Yeah. We were old enough that we were able to take care of ourselves. Our parents could kick us out first thing in the morning, and we'd stay out until dusk, and we
Yeah,
were okay.
from like
I mean, I was
from the age
solo
of
camping
from like
before
the
I
age of
was.
3 on, whatever it seemed, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's not that way anymore. Not at all.
No, I was thinking about it when I see my 4-year-old running around, and I'm like, by the time I was your age, kid, I was already running down to the park by myself
Yeah.
and back, and nobody was telling me that I needed to do anything at all. There's nobody that like everybody in the neighborhood knew everybody.
Yes, yeah. So that was the nice thing too. The neighborhoods were self-policing. There was always someone watching
Right,
something.
right.
And
So.
you knew they had whooping
Oh
ability.
yes. Oh yes.
It
My
wasn't don't
yes.
touch my child. It was please abuse my child.
If they stupid enough to get in trouble, they deserve it. Go
That was
ahead.
it.
But that's how we learned too. Like we only survived because we figured it out. You mess up. Oh, that's so cool.
So there's a blue one and there's a red
Oh,
one
Aren't they
cool.
because
sweet?
birds aren't
Yeah.
real.
Did you
What are you
stop
girls
flipping
doing?
post? I'm reading.
Oh, Nando is saying, I'm guessing about the spill. The anxiety you cause her reminds her that she's alive.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I didn't like that.
She also says the tadpole is super smart, and I believe it. That's something you'll see too is kids who are able to have an adult with them one on
Yes,
one like this during this time. They're much better developed. They're much, I don't know,
much more
just
so.
much more
Yes, I agree.
capable. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we had to find out because we hurt ourselves, but your kid's
See,
gonna
my
find
my
out
parents
because
always said that they worked their butts off to make sure that they had, everything that they didn't have or whatever, this, that, and the other. And it's like, you didn't need that. You
yeah,
didn't need that. That wasn't something that we need. We didn't need all the things that you didn't have. But basically, what it come down to, we still didn't have it because you were never around to enjoy
sure,
it with us,
yeah,
whatever. So
yeah,
I remember the first time my mom said something about them earning their first million or whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's awesome, thanks. And she's like, what? I'm like I'm sitting here in debt, struggling my ass off, and you're sitting there, thinking that it's okay to, gloat, whatever. And she's like, hey,
yeah.
we worked our butts off for it. I'm like, yeah, and we got jack shit. Thank you, thank you. Did your parents do the same thing to you?
Oh gosh, no,
No.
my parents didn't. I don't think either of them ever made let alone millions. They worked their butts off literally to keep the house over our heads and
But
clothes on
that's the
our
thing.
back.
That's
And
that's exactly what they said they did. Is they worked their butts off to keep a house over our heads, and we didn't have shit. Dude, we were sent. We had tattered clothes and whatever else. They act like they gave us everything. They didn't give us anything.
yeah, I was
Pay
the
attention to
eldest.
shit.
I got the hand me downs because the eldest there was four of us cousins, and then a fifth came way later.
Uh
But
huh.
the eldest is a man, a male. And so once he outgrew his stuff, it would come to me. And when I outgrew it, it would go to my little brother. And when he outgrew it, it would go back to my cousin's little sister. And that's the way it was. And so I was a Value Village girl, thrift shop girl, right from the get-go. My brother coming later, my parents saw how badly I was bullied for some of these things, or not having some of these things. So my brother got everything. But that was partially my mom anyways. I was supposed to be a boy, and when I wasn't necessary. So when Gray came along, sorry, jeez Louise, when my brother came along, my mom was willing and ready to give him anything and everything he wanted. So it was a little different.
And that's exactly how it was with my younger brother. Whatever, he was pretty much because he was the youngest or whatever. He was babied and this, that, and the other. It was just
I was lucky. My
different.
My dad never favored me over my brother, nothing like that. But my dad was able to most of our lives work a job where he started like really early in the morning, but that meant that he could be home. He'd be getting off work at 2:00 in the afternoon, so he could be home for our sports things and my concerts, my band and choir and stuff. So that was really cool. But yeah, no, they worked because they needed to. Otherwise, we wouldn't have it. My mom's a spender too, so that never helped. There was always and constantly more debt accruing, always and constantly. So
Yeah, I can't hear anything, so y'all just keep on talking.
okay, we will.
Okay, sounds good.
But yeah,
sit in silence for a few moments, just because.
Just because she told us to be noisy.
Because we should do the opposite of what she says.
Yeah.
What I miss? People
Cool
in
frogs
Finland.
building government drone cloaking devices.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. You guys think you've got yours. Your pigeons and stuff. What do you think our Canadian geese are? And why do you think they've been flying over your country back and forth for so long? Those are our spy drones. Every single year. You have no idea.
I grew up in Minnesota. Them motherfuckers pretty much live there. So, as far as that goes, they never left. I think they need to go pick up their drones.
Maybe they weren't Canadian geese then. You can tell they're Canadian because they come back.
No, those were the Canadian ones. Minnesota's so far north.
Minnesota, it's a lot
Minnesota's
more like
the northernmost in the continental, right?
Yeah.
I grew up in Southeast, but at the same time, there's still enough down there. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm born and bred in BC, West Coast. I've lived all throughout the province, and I've traveled to other provinces and stuff, but I've only ever lived here, and we've got so many different types of environments just in this one province that I don't, I could visit everything and never have to leave home or leave home province. It's very cool. We've got deserts, we've got Arctic, we've got rainforest, and everything in between.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a desert 6 hours from here. You'd get into the lower mainland, and at that point you're in rainforest. And it's crazy the difference in the landscape just going over the pass and coming the other side. It's awesome. Yes, geese are dicks. Very
sure
very
are.
Oh, I wasn't going to drink it, honey, but that's why I put it in the spray bottle. Of course, I got sidetracked earlier, and I went, oh shoot, I don't have my alcohol. I know. You know what? I found some root beer in my garage to go with the
Oh,
the Cat and Jack, and I was all bummed that I didn't notice that last night or know about. I didn't remember that,
yes, yes.
because yeah, I would have Captain Jack that root beer
Oh, for
because
sure.
that is so good. And then to put vanilla ice cream on top of it, oh
Mm,
Lord, the stuff
Hmm.
that
mm.
happens then.
Have you ever heard of Dr. McGillicuddy's?
No, but I've
No?
heard of Dr. McGillicuddy, but I'm just
Okay, well,
saying.
Dr. McGillicuddy's is the brand of booze, but he does like butter ripple scotch. He does fireball type. He's got peach
Yeah.
schnapps. Yeah, just
Most known
awesome.
for his menthol mint.
Menthol. I don't know that I
Menthol mint.
knew he
What?
had a mint one.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I had a girlfriend who
Usually,
would.
when you ask for straight doctor or whatever, you're gonna get that. You're not gonna get the other flavors. You're gonna get the menthol mint.
Interesting.
At least around
I
the states here.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
idea.
Maybe it's a thing
Well,
that only you get.
we're
Maybe.
now gonna see if I could screw up an entire picture because I've
In
never
3,
done this
2,
before.
1.
But I liked this picture this much that I ordered this stuff and said I'd give it a shot. And if I frig it up, well, I'll save it frigged up because that's who I am. I like to be
Nandor says you've got it.
reminded I am not perfect, and I like to. Oh shoot! I forgot something I was going to do. I like to be reminded I am not perfect, and therefore, not perfect items around me is perfectly perfect. What did
Hmm.
Nandor
Perfect.
say? I'm sorry.
She says you've got it for
Perfect.
next week now.
Oh
The
yeah.
root beer.
Yep.
It's menthol mint. She's like peppermint, isn't it? No, menthol mint.
And she says, worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out, you can bring out the blowtorch.
Well,
I didn't work in a liquor store for no reason for a couple years.
There you go. One of my brothers-in-law is he's worked for BC Liquor for
Okay.
ages and ages. So, and it's funny, he's not really a drinker.
Yeah. See, I grew up as I worked at the liquor store. Like, learned how to not care about the content of like drinking like a whole 36 pack of beer to get wasted, when I can go ahead and I can drink 3-4 shots and get just as wasted.
oh, you learned how to do it on the conventional diet. Got it.
I did it the correct way. Yes.
See, I started with the hard stuff. My first drink was at 12, and it became a habit rather quickly. But I cannot control how much hard I drink because I'm always thirsty. So I'm always drinking. And with the hard liquor, you don't realize it. It takes a moment or 3 to hit. And so I was
Sure.
forever getting blackout drunk and doing all sorts of shit I don't remember doing, but I did. Thank God
Back
social
when you
media
should have
was
been
not a
drinking
thing.
wine.
Yeah,
Sitting
no, I
drinking-
learned in my 20s, I learned that beer was a lot better because I
Sure.
can, stretch them out. And I can count the bottles and I know when I've had too much, even if I'm thirsty.
Well, except for those nights that she doesn't count.
Well, yeah, I hardly drink anymore
Those
at
ones that
all.
she decides to end up rolling across the floor and not answering her phone. Those
Yeah,
ones?
Yes, those
head
nights.
over heels.
Yes,
That's those,
yes.
Okay,
those
just wanted to be
lovely
sure
head
they're
over
Those
heel
are very
events.
rare.
over heels. Okay.
Yeah.
We love her for that.
That was funny too. I bought 2 bottles and it took me more than a year to finish the 2 bottles that I bought. It was awesome. But I finished the second bottle that night.
Well, how much did you start with that night?
I
That's
had
the
about
real question.
2/3 of the bottle. Yeah, little over half to 2/3, maybe.
Is what you had when you got started.
Yeah,
Child.
yeah, a little over half the bottle.
Child.
Well, I don't drink very often, so that was huge. And I didn't really realize how drunk
What's
I
up, Bradley?
was until I stood up and had to go pee. Hey, Bradley B. It was
Hi,
coming
Bradley
back
B.
from the go and pee that everything kind of went wonky.
But I'm okay. I'll make it there. Oops. I
I made it there, just not back.
You just didn't stand up the whole trek.
Yeah. Well, prior to that, the last time I got that kind of drunk was 2017. So
Well,
it's
okay.
been a while.
Doing it every 5 years, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Right?
Every 5 years or so, it reminds me why I don't do it more often.
There you go. We're gonna let you go for that. That's
Yeah.
how we're gonna do that.
Hi, Ghostry.
There she is.
What's up, Ghostry? Good to see you, dear.
Glad a real mod showed up. Oh, Nandor, see? That's the problem. You got the wrench. You're a real mod now. Doesn't matter
Yep.
whether you do a
It
lot
makes
or a
you
little
just as
work.
gay as any.
Yeah, you're just as gay as the rest of us. The good news is the more wrenches you get, you don't necessarily get gayer for every wrench. So
Okay.
there is that.
Well, I just want to point out
I mean, unless
that
it really makes you feel more gay, we're not going to tell you that you can't
Well,
feel more gay.
True. Feel as gay as you want to feel.
I just want to point out that if somebody asks, I don't give. But then when a feather gets up my ass, I just start doing. And well, Nandor tickled my ass because she was home.
Yes.
So there it was. Okay, so I don't know, folks. That was my first attempt.
Yeah, I just so happened to. I was live last night myself over on the Rumble side, had an interesting panel. And I just so happened to have dropped in real quick on yours to see who was all, what kind of audience you had or whatever. And Lander seemed like she's doing just fine yesterday.
No, she really
It
wasn't.
really kind of makes me wonder if
She
it doesn't
wasn't.
really seriously have something to do with me being here.
No, baby.
No.
She wasn't. She wasn't full on game night Nandor last night. Oddly enough, most often you got Nandor and I together, we got problems.
Yeah, we never get a word in edgewise.
And seriously, tinkling your britches is the goal.
Yes.
So yeah.
Let's make everybody else tinkle their britches. I really don't feel like tinkling my britches.
But see, and this is the thing is
you don't know what you're missing. They actually had me laughing
going
so
into
hard
an
I was
MG
crying
Law
last
thing,
night.
whatever, right afterward with wet britches though might be kind of weird.
I guess.
I mean, just maybe.
Oh yeah, Brad, you missed it. You totally missed it. That was last night. Oh, just a sec, folks.
It's off last night.
Oh, she's got to go.
Ghostry says I was the biggest loser last night. Takes a bow. Well, sometimes that happens.
Ow.
That happens to the best of us, to Ghostry. Some of us can be winners only some of the time.
The problem is she didn't win Biggest Loser all the time. She won the easy thing. It's hard to always try to win and be the Biggest Loser. There's only a couple of times she did it. We fight to be the Biggest Loser on my game night. The Biggest Loser is a goal. We are after it.
So technically,
look at everybody.
she was the winner.
She won
at losing.
she won in everybody else's role, and then in my role, she got the biggest loser a couple of times. So yeah, she won both
See,
sides of
I
the
believe
family.
Bobby. She cheats because she's fed.
Okay, but there's nobody here who's undercover, just trying to get inside the.
Oh, I've
world.
talked to Ghostry plenty of times. I know better.
Oh yeah, but I was talking about me, so you know, I'm just I'm owning up to being undercover. Okay.
You undercover?
Yeah, I'm undercover.
Okay.
Most
Oh, did you
people-
manage to become the biggest loser last night?
She lost a couple, but she wasn't all night big loser. Think how many times she won.
Well, I know. It's like reverse psychology. I'm gonna have to figure out my thing. You start telling wonderful stories from your youth, and you get all the dice you want. She's using reverse psychology, and she's winning. So I gotta find what my thing is.
We have discovered that the game feels horrible for me when I talk about my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
But if I go for the shock factor, the game says screw you.
Yeah, too much.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently I'm supposed to go in for the soft lead and then do the shocking end, and then the game will give me the dice I need. Apparently that's how it works. I don't understand the game, but Bobby
We're going with it.
Didn't run a Friday night show myself, I'd have to take you up on your game night and actually try it out. So one of these times, whenever we'll have to come and join
Cross
you.
the streams.
Well, I'll be back. I just disconnected my earpiece.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. It's been called wholesome, or at least what I'm there for is wholesome. Yeah, I leave at sunset or when it gets to when the degeneracy starts to seep in, because Friday to sundown is my Sabbath. So I'm only usually there for the first 2-3 hours, and then it gets wild and crazy, and I get to hear about it the next day.
Okay, let's go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ta-da! I'm back.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Nandor wouldn't show you her side piles? Aw, that's not very nice, Nandor.
I mean, are we showing side piles now all of a sudden, or is that what's going on?
That's a spite and malice game.
What? Holy Hannah.
Okay, I should probably try and save these and read them again later.
Oh,
read more
I was
later.
leaning on my cardboard or on the thing here, and it's push buttons on my mouse, and all of a sudden everything disappeared.
You're like, I'm going on a field trip and I'm still sitting at my floor.
I don't get it.
That's how stuff happens, Just gonna say.
Oh, and now I've lost the one color I was using.
Well enough that it actually works. I was going to use my drill, but it said do it by hand. And I'm like, bummer, dude.
What do you need a drill for with acrylic paint?
I was going to with the resin. I was going to mix it up. Ow! I got a splinter in my finger.
Lego.
What building today?
I'm building Lego. I'm with.
I'm building.
Hi, little tadpole.
Yep. This is a different one. You want to build it too?
Hi, little tadpole.
I'll be right back.
No worries.
It's okay. I think it's so cute when little Roo comes on and little tadpole comes on. I think it's just great. Yes. But I am the Grammy, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, So I don't know what I'm going to do, but some of that got through to the table. God dang it. That's not going to be good. I'm going to tell you now. That is not.
Oh, you can sand it off. No big deal.
Not
You can borrow
my
Nando's grinder. It'll take it
not
right
my
off.
glass table.
Oh, is that glass? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I have a
wasn't
glass
thinking.
tip. Wait, maybe, just maybe. No, I don't think that's it. I think it's condensation from my glass, from my
Oh,
cup.
good.
Oh, good. Let's hope.
Yeah.
It's not with the old. I'm not sure, but I'm getting a toothache now on the tooth that is still in there that they had no problem with.
It's the one beside the one that they dealt with.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's probably just because your bite is readjusting, and so you're putting more pressure on that tooth because
Well,
the other tooth isn't there to take its share. I had the same thing for a while. It took a while for me to
when
get
the
used
cold
to it.
hits it. It's when the cold hits it.
Oh, okay. That's a different thing then.
See, that's kind of what I was afraid you were going to say.
That's a sensitivity thing.
Yeah.
So. But that doesn't necessarily mean it needs to go or anything's really bad.
You know, I'd like to have a few teeth before I hit 70. Just a few.
It's likely it's just that the enamel's wearing down. So get yourself like a Sensodyne or something. This is not medical advice or dental advice. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just shooting words out of my mouth, and I am so sorry.
Yeah,
but
we do not give advice here, but
yes, not at all.
Here we are. There. Here we are.
Good night, Nandor.
Good night, Nandor. Take a good nap, buggies. Okay.
Good night, Nandor.
Bobby, is it your birthday for reals? Or is it your birthday like it's Brian S.'s birthday?
I don't see that anywhere. Oh, it's right there. It's right there.
Don't confuse.
I found it.
I do have a doctorate in THC. I'll give you that. I will make suggestions on THC, perhaps, but they are suggestions, not advice, and you must do your own research. Always.
Always.
Yes.
And
Never
really practices should only be made as an adult, not as a child.
Yes.
When when it comes down to it, because there's still things that say that your cognitions and stuff can be affected until you're over the age of 21. So
yes,
still always pay attention to what you're doing. I had the tendency to not pay attention to what I was doing when I was younger, and that never turned out very well for me.
Yes. I did
Still
similar things. But then again, I had discovered alcohol at 12 and made it my friend. So you can imagine what kind of fun I got into. That's right, Bobby. PhD and THC. I should make that as a t-shirt.
Put that in there. Right? So put this in here. Right? Yeah, look.
I knew.
Thank you, Ghostery.
Thank you, Ghost.
You're doing God's work. I wouldn't even think to do things like links.
See, that's right, that's all.
Good job.
Okay, well, I've got a mess going on over here for sure.
Yeah. I'm really bad for trying to keep up with chat and stuff while I'm concentrating on this.
Don't you do it! If you haven't already done so, please click the thumbs up and the subscribe button and choose
Heck
the
yeah.
dark bell icon to receive notifications. Subscribing is free on YouTube, and the bell notifications is your responsibility because, well, if you want to be invited back to this
Right.
hot mess, no, at least today we're not a total hot mess, right?
Yes.
We're
Yes.
not a total hot mess.
These putting it together shows are supposed to be more wholesome and relaxed.
They are. There is absolutely
Chill stream, I think is the term.
Yeah. We're supposed to be like a little more kicked back, enjoyable, not knowing what we're doing, owning up to our humanity, which is we are not perfect. We're just here.
We aren't?
See what no, we're not.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Good.
We own
Good.
it over here. Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know that I was questioning if I was perfect or not there for a minute.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, well, I knew I wasn't. It took a while to find out I wasn't supposed to be, though.
I'm glad that I'm not.
This is just to let everybody know, shit happens to everybody. Do not look at somebody and suppose that somebody is better than you are. We all shit in the bathroom. Smells for all of us. See how that worked out? We're just putting shit together over here. That's all.
Incense. I don't know whether I'm into it or not. I love the Nag Champa. I've always got some sitting close by. It works really good for when I've got headaches coming on. Once they're there, it's too late, but if you catch it early enough, Nag Champa really works. And I don't know why.
The face was right, that's so. Merry went, merry went,
the lamb was sure to go. I'm just saying, I love widows. Widows are so fun.
Yes.
Oops, and 'tis the season coming right in line for them right now.
Yes.
Oh.
I love Halloween, and I think the world would be a happier place if we dropped the stressful Christmas and we just had two Halloweens.
I just wish that we would go back to the everybody must build, make, do something for Christmas.
Nice.
Because look, the stores need to make $3 billion in the next 2 weeks. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Has made kids not even pause to look what is in the box they just opened, but they'll throw it aside and go to the next one. And then there's kids that have very humble Christmases, and they wonder what they've done wrong that Santa didn't do right.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. I hate that. I hate it when your friend comes to school and they're like, "Oh, hey, look,
yeah, look what I got.
Look at this. Look at Santa brought me. They brought me a snowmobile and
I got
and
a brand
a
new
TV
house
and an Xbox and this, that, and the other." And you'd be like, "Oh, Santa didn't show up at my house."
Yeah. That's so sad. That is just so wrong. So it's like, no, we need to put the understand. That's why I have this thing where there are Christmas presents under the tree, and the kids get all excited, but they're taught not to get excited because Santa will take presents from your house to a little kid who might need the present more than you do. And so I always make sure that there's a box less, at least a box less after Christmas, because that means that somebody else got it.
Yeah.
Because
cool.
You were gonna get it, but honey, Santa didn't. Santa knew that you would understand if Sally needed it more than you did.
Yeah.
Much did you go?
So I was serious about that.
Well, I figure Jesus wasn't actually born December 25th, so why perpetrate the fallacy?
Oh yeah.
I much prefer to just sit back, relax, and let everyone do their jazzy, stressy family thing. And I just enjoy myself. It's another day.
That's it.
It's a
That's it.
stat for my man. It's there.
It's just a hard ass time.
I used to do that, Bobby. Decorate and drink a ton of rum and eggnog. But I don't know. Somewhere a few years ago, I stopped even pulling out what few decorations I have. There's no point in having a tree because I've got cats. So
I do it
that
every
went
now
first.
and then, and I still do it when I have cats, but I don't do it every year.
Yeah, I just that was the first thing to go because the only reason I liked the tree was for the Christmas lights and the tinsel. And the tinsel is not very good for the cats, and I chose cats over tinsel.
I still have my tinsel from when I was 18 years old. Here goes a story, folks.
Cool.
It was my first Christmas that I was having in my own place by myself, and I was kind of excited about it, and I had, my boyfriend and his friends and all of us, right? My place was the hangout place. Who knew? The boys all still lived with their mommies. Go figure. But the thing is that I was going to do Christmas. And then I found out that my friend's parents, and she had a little brother, so he was probably like 13. And I found out that they were not going to do Christmas because they couldn't afford the tree. So I said, screw it. And I didn't know anything about a tree. So I went and bought a 10-foot tree and delivered it to them. And that was the most exciting thing I could do. I thought it was so fun. And I was like, we're good. We're going over to your brother's for dinner anyway. So what the heck, right?
Yeah. That's
so
cool.
I thought it was really, really cool. I came home from work one day and it was pitch black. And I unlocked my door and I started to step in and there was a figure standing inside my door. And so I pulled the door back and I thought, fuck. Because I'm realizing I'm going to have to go in and tackle whoever this is, right?
Yeah.
So I take my shoes off, I get everything prepared, I go back, I open the door to go ahead and tackle, and when I did that time, I smelled the tree. And my boyfriend had gone and bought a tree for me.
Aw.
But he also bought all the trimmings that I had never even thought that I might need.
That's awesome.
And I still have them, a majority of them. A couple of the bulbs have broken, but I have, and every year I throw about 1 or 2 pieces of the tinsel away, but I put it on the tree and then I take it off piece by piece by piece.
Aw. Yeah, Ghost Tree, you're right. Santa bought me a Lamborghini Aventador, and then the poor kid next door was like, yeah, all I wanted was shoes. But opting out of Christmas, yeah. I don't know that it's necessarily, I can't call it ruined, but it meant something different when I was a kid. It meant that we all got together at Grandma's house, and we had a huge meal, and it was like 2 whole day event with all the cousins running around, and we're also spread so far now that it just doesn't seem to be a point.
And it's not family
for me.
It's not. It doesn't seem like it's all family. You don't have all your cousins to play with, and it just seems sad now.
Well, that's my alarm. I have to make like a tree and leave.
Oh, we got such a late start, dang it.
I know. Yes, the early shift because all the management had to go out of town. So he's stuck opening, but that means he gets off early.
Well, and he loaned you to us yesterday.
Yes. Yeah.
So
he did listen to us. He said he didn't understand everything we were laughing at, but he did listen to us.
It's okay. the laughter is the fun part, right?
Exactly.
That's the important part.
That's
is
the key to it
laughter.
all. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So,
But yes, I will have to head out. But thank you so much. It's been another great afternoon.
okay, well, sorry that you're not able to hang longer with us, but at the same
Yes.
time, not sorry because, well, real life.
Yeah, IRL people, they're kind of important, and you got to make sure you let
Yeah.
them know that.
That's it. You sure do. Okay,
Yeah.
sweetheart. Love you. And we will see you in the next
Have fun in IRL stuff.
Oh, I
next
will.
tomorrow
Thank you.
episode.
Thank you. Have a good one, Cool Frog and Sheni. And Bobby, I see that you put the tree up specifically for the cats. You're a much braver man than I. I'll talk to you all tomorrow.
Goodbye, honey. Love you. Okay, I'm going to, I don't know, because I'm not good at this, but Mighty was able to do it last night, and I'm going to remove, if I remove her, then I'm not really trashing her feed, right? I'm just ending it, right?
Right, you just end the feed
Well, there's not an end. I
of the
haven't.
stream.
I haven't.
Right, you go up. I
removed.
believe you go up, and you like you would if you were ending one of your own connections. You just end the connection like you would.
Yeah, I think that's called end, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or I mean, remove, not end. I'm just removing her. A post was created on YouTube for this. Delete it? No. Delete on YouTube? No.